Yo, what's good? It's Devin Goods, and if you're here, welcome to my new YouTube channel. It's crazy to say, but yeah, I'm starting this new YouTube channel for Pokemon content, and I'm super excited to kick this off. And I kind of want to I don't know, I got a lot to say, so I'm gonna just start with like the beginning for me, like what got me into Pokemon, how I got into it, and what role Pokemon has played in my life. So, I started my Pokemon journey way back in 2003 with Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And if you're wondering what my starter was, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. You know what I'm saying? So you already know is Blaziken all day, every day. That's my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's kind of basic. I feel like a lot of people just love Blaziken, but for good reason. He's fire in fighting. But yeah, man, it's Pokemon has always just been so nostalgic for me. Like Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald were my favorite games. I played Fire Red, I played Diamond, I played Black and White. I kind of fell off playing once Gen 6 onwards came out, but I always kept up with it, watching YouTube. Like I'm a shout out at some point just all the YouTubers that are kind of like my influence, like my favorites in the Pokemon space. But I got back into playing Pokemon when Scarlet and Violet finally came out because I don't know. I think with Gen 9, a lot of advancements have been made as far as where Pokemon is going, and now that Legend ZA is about to come out in a few days from me recording this, I figured it's the perfect time for me to really just go all in and start a channel. I feel like every time a major Pokemon game comes out, there's probably like a new wave of YouTubers and content creators getting into it, which is beautiful to see. You know what I mean? Like we've been blessed to live long enough to see Pokemon approach 30 years, and it continues to grow. The community continues to evolve. And I guess on that note, like I'm gonna just randomly spitball like so many of the YouTubers that like have been my favorites. And forgive me, I'm gonna forget so many. Like in the VGC space, shout out Wolfie, shout out Aaron Cybertron Zhang. You always gotta say his full name. Shout out Moxie Boosted. Shout out That's a Plus One. You know what I'm saying? On the singles side of things, shout out Blunder. You know I've been certified. Devin Good's been certified in the agency. All I'm saying, Blunder, if you see this, just know I'm lighting it. I'm sparking up the whole agency, man. Shout out CTC, shout out Suave, shout out Blimax, shout out Jimothy Cool, who has single-handedly kind of pioneered this new wave of Gen 3 OU, which obviously Gen 3 is my favorite. So it's wild for me in 2025 to see an active metagame in Gen 3. That's super dope. Who else? Peachal Daily and Peachal. I feel like you gotta count them separately, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Tyranitar Tube, you know what I'm saying? You gotta support your brown boys in the Pokemon space. I don't know, man. There's so many. Like, I just love how vast Pokemon is. I love how different sub communities exist. Like the trading card game, that's its own entire world and ecosystem. Like I'm not even I was never even into that. But Pokemon Unite, all the spin-off games, like it's just such a beautiful world, and I'm just excited to now, get into it. And so what I think I'm gonna do first, obviously, like I said, Legend ZA is about to come out on the 16th. I'm definitely gonna be streaming, playing a bunch of content from that. And I feel like, okay, this is funny because I feel like I really wanted to take the plunge and start this YouTube channel, particularly with Legend ZAs, because I'm from New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the fact that Legend ZA just takes place in Kalos, like the whole game's gonna be in a city. There's just so much opportunity to make jokes about like relating what's going on into that game, relating it to what's going on in New York City. And I feel like I'm the only guy who's gonna bring that type of humor and that type of perspective. So I'm like, somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? In addition to Legend ZA, obviously that's going to be the thing that everyone's doing for the next few months. I do want to go back and like, I dug up my old Game Boy SP, and this still works. I've been playing Fire Red lately. I got my Gen 3 games. I found my DS as well. So I got heart gold, I got diamond. I want to do some shiny hunting for some legendaries in those games, like on the handhelds. I feel like that would be super fun. Especially because shiny hunting has become so much easier now. You know what I'm saying? Like kids these days don't know about the full odds shinies of our time. So I want to bring some of that energy back with some old school shiny hunting. There's a lot of ROM hacks I want to play. Like I definitely want to play like Emerald Legacy. Shout out Smith Plays Pokemon. Love his channel as well. Shout out that whole team making the Legacy games. I forget who is working on a proper sequel to Ruby version, Ruby 2, but that looks insane. I'm definitely gonna play that when it comes out. I don't know. There's just so much more. There's just so much Pokemon to be played, man. And so I'm just excited to get into it. Now, I do want to establish kind of my mindset and sort of like the tone and the approach I'm going to have with this channel. I do not want this YouTube channel to feel like work. That's been my biggest apprehension against starting this channel. And now that I am finally doing it, I need to set that precedent. I don't want this channel to feel like work. What does that mean? Pokemon, is the only game that's actually stuck with me throughout my whole life. I was never too much of a gamer, but like I was super into Smash Brothers. Like I used to go to tournaments and shit. I was never that good, but like whatever. Like I don't even be playing Smash anymore. Like Pokemon is legit the only game that has actually stuck with me. And so I really don't want it to become a side hustle and feel like an obligation, feel like a job. If y'all don't know me, I'm mainly a musician. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I play multiple instruments. If you check out my music, I'll put it in the description. I produce all my music. I run a podcast based on social issues. I have a clothing brand. You can see some of my Diamond Standard apparel, that's my brand. And now I'm adding this to the list of just things that I do, you know what I'm saying? So like I have so much serious work that I, want to focus on, and I want Pokemon to remain my escape. You know what I'm saying? Like I want Pokemon to remain my connection to my inner child. Like I really don't want to lose that to the capitalistic rat race of having to turn everything about you into a hustle. And so with that said, with a lot of the videos you're going to see on the channel, I'm perfectly cool with a lot of videos on this channel being, not super polished. I don't want to be doing crazy edits all the time. Like when Legend ZA drops and I'm going to be streaming it, I really don't want to do the whole capture card setup thing because I don't want to be bound to playing my Switch like at my desk on my setup. I'm a dead ass like post my phone, go live, and it's just going to be pointed at my TV screen while I'm chilling on my couch playing with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean when I say I want it to feel raw and DIY because again, I don't want this to feel like work. Pokemon is too precious for me to let it, to ruin the taste of it by letting it become work. I want it to feel raw. I want this channel to feel authentic. I want to focus on sort of like the human element behind Pokemon, like not just the game itself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's it from me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited to see what this channel becomes, just see how I can nurture my love for Pokemon. And so I want to hear from y'all, especially if you stuck around to the end of this video, please let me know in the comments, like, what has Pokemon been for you in your life? Like, is it your main go-to game? Is it just like a side thing? Like, are you like me and when you're eating your meals, like you're usually watching some kind of Pokemon content to go along with it? Like, I want to know exactly what role Pokemon plays in your life. And I would also love for y'all in the comments to let me know, like, again, yeah, like I mentioned what types of content I want to make, what kind of games I want to play on this channel. What do you guys want to see? Let me know, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're excited like I am. Legend ZA content will be on the way. And until then, it's Devin Goods. You know what's good. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.